Hello, hello, friends. All right, so we are reading Junie B. Jones and the Stupid, Smelly Bus by Barbara Park. And where we left off was Junie B. did not want to get on the bus. So remember, she hid in the closet. And the teacher was like, Junie B's lost. And Junie B did not come out. So right now, she got into the teacher's desk and got out the chalk, and she was writing on the board, pretending to be Mrs. So now we are on Chapter 7, which is Peeky Holes and Spying. After a while, I started to get a little bit thirsty. That's what happens when you chalk sprinkles get in your throat. I would like a drink of water, I think, I said. Then I put my hands on my hips. Yeah, only what if somebody sees you at the water fountain? Then they might call the stupid smelly bus to come get you. And you better not go. I stomped my foot. Yeah, only I have to go, 'cause there's dumb chalk in my throat. Then all of a sudden I got a great idea. I pulled a chair over to the door and I peeked out the window over the top. I'm a good peeker. One time I peeked right into Grandma Miller's mouth when she was sleeping, and I saw that dangly thing that hangs down in the back. I didn't touch it, though, because I didn't have a little stick or anything. That's why. Anyway, I didn't see anybody in the hall, and so I opened the door a crack and I sniffed. Because, you know, when you sniff, you can smell if there's people around. I learned sniffing from my dog, Tickle. Dogs can smell anything. People mostly just smell big smells. Little stink, like stink and flowers and dinner. Nope, I don't smell anyone, I said. And then I ran over to the water fountain and I took a drink for a long time. And nobody tapped on me and said, "Hurry up, girl!" After that, I stood on my tiptoes and I tiptoed to the media center because I loved that place, remember? The media center is kind of like a fort. The shelves are like walls and the books are sort of like bricks, and you can move some of them around and make peeky holes. Peeky holes are what you spy out of. And then if you see somebody coming, you can make your breath very quiet, and then they won't find you. I spied for a long time, but nobody came. Only people in the media center were just me and some fish. The fish were in a big glass tank. I waved to them in there, and then I stirred them with a pencil. I love fish very much, and I eat them for dinner with coleslaw. Just then, I saw my most favorite thing in the whole world. It's the name of an electric pencil sharpener, and it's sitting right at the librarian's desk. Hey, I said very excited, I think I know how to work that thing. And then I look in the desk drawer, and guess what? There were lots of brand new pencils in there. So I sharpened them. It was funner than anything, because an electric pencil sharpener makes a nice noise. And you can make pencils as teeny as you want. You just keep pushing them in the little hole, and they just keep getting teenier and teenier. It doesn't work on crayons, though. I tried a red one. The pencil sharpener just slowed way down, and then it made a sound. After that, it didn't go anymore. Just then, I heard a noise. It was walking feet, and it made me scared inside. Because I didn't want anybody to find me, that's why. So I squatted way down and looked through my peeky hole. There she is. Then I saw a man with a trash can. He was singing, "Somewhere over the rainbow." That's a song I know. It's from my favorite movie, which is called The Wizard of Oz. The man with the can didn't see me. He walked down the hall. Then I heard him go outside. I stayed squatted down for a long time, but he never came back. Whew, that was a close one, I said, and then I ran to find a better place to hide. Oh, that Junie B, she's going to get in a lot of trouble. What do you think? We are on Chapter 8 now, The Dangerous Nurse's Office. Guess where I ran to? Straight to the nurse's office, of course, because that's where all the plaid blankets hide under the beds. There's another neat stuff in there, too, like a scale to weigh yourself and a sign with a giant E and a whole bunch of other letters. The nurse uses the sign to test your eyes. She points to the letters, and you have to yell out their names. You have to yell out E the loudest. That's how come it's so big. And guess what else I saw in the nurse's office? Band-Aids. That's what. I love those. They were on top of the desk, and so I opened the lid and I sniffed them. I said, because Band-Aids smell like a brand new beach ball. Then I dumped them out, and they were the most prettiest Band-Aids I ever saw, and they were red and blue and green, and also yellow, which is a color I hate. And they were different shapes too. There were squares and circles and long, which are called tangles, I think. I put a green circle on my knee. That's where I fell down on the sidewalk last week. It's mostly all better now, but if I press really hard with my thumb, I can still make it hurt. After that, I put a blue tangle on my finger. That's where I got a splinter from the picnic table. Mother pulled out with the tweezers, but there's still some table in there, I think. Also, I put a red square on my arm. That's where Tickle scratched me, because I got him all wound up. Just then, I saw the nurse's purple sweater. It was hanging on her chair. I put it on. Now I'm the nurse, I said, and then I sat down and pretended to call the hospital. Hello, hospital? It's me, the nurse. I need some more Band-Aids for some aspirins and some cherry cough drops, only not the kind that makes your mouth feel fuzzy. And I need some lollipops for when kids get needles. Oh, and also, I need a stick or something in case I have to touch that dangly thing that hangs down in your throat. Then I proceeded to call room 9. Hello, Mrs.? Please send that Jim to my office. I have to give him a shot. And then I saw my most favorite thing in the whole world. They were near the door, and their names were crutches. Crutches are for when you break a leg, and then the doctor puts you in a big white cast with your piggy sticking out, and you can't walk on it. And so she gives you crutches to swing yourself on. I ran over and picked them up, and then I put them under my arms, only they were way too long for me, and I didn't swing that good. And so then I had another idea. I carried them to the nurse's chair, and I climbed up there until I was real tall. Oh dear, Junie B, that's not a good idea. I put the crutches under my arm, and they fitted just right. After that, I stood on the edge of the chair and leaned forward really slow. Except then a terrible thing happened. The chair was on wheels, and I rolled away from my feet, and I got stuck on the crutches real high in the air. And I was very dangly up there. Hey! I shouted, get me down from here! Then I wiggled around, and then the crutches slipped, and then I came crashing down and banged my head on the desk. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Then I picked up the phone again. I quit this job, I said, and then I ran out of there really fast, because the nurse's office is a dangerous place, and crutches aren't my favorite thing. That is the end of chapters 7 and 8. Oh my gosh. So we are almost done. We only have chapters 9 and 10, and then we are done with book number 1. So come back tomorrow for the last 2 chapters. Bye, friends.